See what happens. So the mics are now running right into the black magic here. So hopefully this works. Default from black magic. Hey, we got something.
We do?
I hear something.
Yay!
We're now running right into the black magic here. So all right, looks like hopefully this works. Default from black magic. Hey, we got something.
We do?
I hear.
Yay!
We're now running right into the black magic here. So. All right, looks like we're good. Hopefully this works.
Yay!
We have sound. Greetings, Boo Believers. Welcome to Deadsville Horror Talk Live
Hello.
for March 16th, 2026. I'm your host, Ronan James, stuntman, director, content creator, producer, etc., etc. And I am joined tonight by the lovely Alexandra Surface.
Hi.
Camera woman, lighting aficionado.
Thank you.
And join me tonight for a session of Horror Talk Live where we're going to talk about some horror news and the Oscars just happened.
They sure did.
There's some other stuff in the news we're going to go over. If you want to follow along, we tend to pull a lot of our stories from websites like Bloody Disgusting and iHorror.com. So you can jump onto some of those and read some of the stories that we're going to bring up while we're here. And apologies in advance for any technical difficulties. We're still getting back to this streaming situation here. I guess I should bring up YouTube too so I can keep up with the chat there.
With the comments.
Yeah. Although they tend to pop up in our restream feed here, so we shall see.
I'll have it on my phone too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send the link to my Facebook page as well in a moment, but yeah, there we go. There's the lot. And mute it. Sweet. Double confirmation we have sound as I jumped in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hang in there, Boo Believers, while I share this feed here.
To the socials.
To the yes. To the feed and some groups. If you're on Facebook, you can follow at Deadsville Ronan and Alexandra Surface. Do you have a production company Facebook too?
No, but I do have one for Instagram. So if you want to follow my production work, you can hop on over to Instagram, follow me at Moody_Mercury.
All right, here we go. I should probably do like an at everyone and annoy all of our followers. Everybody sees or a highlights the one that works now. Mm-hmm. Some friends may see this. All right, there we go. Highlighted and everything.
Oh, I have a request for a tag.
Oh.
There we go. All right.
Oh,
now
there you go. Yeah,
mine.
That was me. Duh. I'm like, who's trying to get tagged already? We just started the show. So, yes, you can follow along at Deadsville 13 every Monday night around 8 p.m. And I just got hit with a restriction for sharing the YouTube.
Oh,
Facebook
no.
so hates me. Oh, Facebook so hates me.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. Spam. They're calling my sharing of the YouTube link spam, as they always do. So.
Well, it's in our stories.
Yep. So another restriction. I won't be able to comment for another week or two, folks.
Yay!
So make sure you join us on YouTube because that's where I'm going to spend more time these days because they don't ban me for putting other links on the goddamn page.
Fun times. Fun
Oh
times.
my God. Facebook is the worst. Bring back MySpace.
Oh, MySpace.
Were you a MySpacer?
I sure was.
Yeah, there you go.
I had a very cringy Viva La Bam background.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
Yep, probably a hymn song. Baby Alex.
Oh,
I
very
was never cool.
funny. Oh, you're cool now. At least I think you're cool. So.
Oh, well, thank you.
Then I'm not very cool, so I don't know if I can judge cool.
At least somebody does.
Take that with a grain of salt, whatever. But, all right, so let's check out some news. We will jump over to let's go to Bloody Disgusting. We'll wait to talk Oscars until we get some people in the chat. Hopefully, we'll be going till 9 o'clock. So be sure to say hi if you pop in and tune in between now and then. And yeah, tell us what you want to talk about in the world of horror right now. We just had a Friday the 13th pass. We have a new episode, a cult classics episode we just recorded where Alex had never seen Friday the 13th part 3 in 3D before.
It's true. I hadn't even seen it not in 3D.
And it just so happened on Friday the 13th it just passed. Regal Cinemas had the 3D version transferred to real 3D back in theaters. So we had a good time.
It was great. It was a lot of fun.
So I, of course, saw it back when dinosaurs roamed the earth in 3D with the red and blue lenses. That terrible 3D we had back in the 80s. So this real 3D upgrade was very nice. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So if you want to talk that, feel free to jump in the chat. We'll talk Friday the 13th in 3D all day.
Sure. Now that I've seen it, I would love to talk about it. Now I just got to see the rest of them.
Yep. So
what is this?
we saw
Diana
1 and
Prince
2.
and Melissa Rose.
Yeah, so this is Slasher Nurse. I'm going to bring this up. Let me jump over to share our. We could talk about it real quick. I will share the screen so people can see what we're talking about at home. This is on. Is it Bloody Disgusting? I think had it. Yeah, there we go. Our cool share screen.
Look at that.
We want. I'm not a fan of how that looks. I want it like this. Boom, there we go. That's much better. And we can turn the chat off. I have to show that right now. Yay!
There we go.
All right, we get a nice side-by-side view here so you guys can see us and what we're reading at the same time. We're using Restream in case you podcasters wonder how we have all these lovely graphics and screen sharing capabilities and all. Yeah, it's wonderful. So this is on Bloody Disgusting. This is the lead story, it looks like. I know it's not the lead story, but it's 7 hours ago. The Slasher Nurse trailer, Diana Prince and Felissa Rose star in indie slasher. And I've seen this kind of bopping around the internet. There's a lot of like buzz around it, obviously, because Diana Prince is involved, Felissa involved. So yes, genre favorites, Diana Prince of The Last Drive-In and Felissa Rose of Sleepaway Camp, Beverly Randolph of The Return of the Living Dead, and Brian Bremer of Pumpkinhead will take on The Slasher Nurse. Indie horror film will stream exclusively on the recently launched The B Stream beginning March 27th. A wider digital release is slated for July. And yes, Brad Lyons, very good guy. He's the one that founded The B Stream, and they're getting some good stuff over there. I've been friends with Brad for a little while. But yeah, seen over Amityville Barbie too. He dug it.
Oh,
he's not doing shorts on there yet, but he's they're doing all the features. So
that's great.
Yeah. So that's
Diana
very cool.
Prince is a name I recognize. She was in Pool Toy.
So, oh, nice. Yeah. Well, she's Joe Bob Briggs' partner on The Last Drive-In. So yes, most people are familiar. I'm not going to show the trailer because trailers get you flagged usually on YouTube, so we're not going to watch the trailer. I don't think. I'd like to, but if we show it, maybe we. If I don't. Yeah, we could watch it and react.
Yeah, it would be fun.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like, usually it's only like the big studios that'll hit you with the copyright thing. Like, I did a Scream one.
Oh,
And
yeah.
actually,
Sure.
Scream didn't. The Bride did. I did a
Oh, no
bride.
kidding.
I did a bride reaction video, and they copyright. Oh no, I think Scream did too.
Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, right now it's a B Stream exclusive. Let's watch it.
Okay, I'm excited.
We'll see how the sound goes with it. I don't know how that's going to work on on our end here, running everything through the laptop, but we'll see. Turn our sound up, and here we go.
What do we got, Rudy?
Morning.
I've been informed one of your patients has gone missing. Piper High's supposed to be a vegetable. You tell me she escaped?
Piper. Oh my god!
What, do you have a hole in your brain or something?
Who's that?
Ah!
Are you fucking kidding me?
He's tagged me!
Nice dress.
This story unfolds.
All right.
Okay. That looks like fun. I want.
Yeah. Give that a watch. Shout out to Brad Lyons, the B Stream. Very cool. Picking that one up, getting an exclusive to release there first. So I think that might be their
Poster
first like
looks
major
good.
exclusive. Yeah, the poster's really good. Who is our slasher nurse? Because she looks pretty like intimidating.
Yeah, she does.
Like she could fuck some shit up.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Like Max the Impaler from Dolly.
I was kind of thinking the same thing. Yes.
Let's see, is there anything that it says? Ariana Harris, Sawyer Williams, Shonda Rawlings, and Jim Crut of Dawn of the Dead round out the cast. Yeah, it doesn't say who plays it. So in the film, one person is left dead and another institutionalized after a prank goes wrong. 20 years later, a group of friends are partying at a cabin in the woods, unaware that a deranged psychiatric patient has escaped and is hell-bent on revenge.
Yes, another female revenge movie.
So, and another
That's
female
my favorite.
slasher. I'm into it because that's what we just
Yes.
said in the
This
you know,
is such a
we're
great.
talking about Dolly and stuff. We're like, we need more female slashers.
This is already turning out to be a great year for women in horror.
Yep.
That's
So,
fantastic.
all right. Yeah, looking forward to this one.
Mhm.
So yeah, let us
Yeah,
know if
and
you
the-
are
Indie classics.
in the comments. Hey, Steph Infection.
Hey, hi girl.
Steph in the comments here. I guess we'll pop these on here now and we'll do the we'll keep that up. We can go to our next story, The Slasher Nurse, if that's something you're into and you like, yeah, like us, you want some more female slashers, and leave some comments, YouTube. See what else we have on Bloody Disgusting here. Before we, A Quiet Place 3, blah, we'll pass on that one. I was not a fan of the others. I think there's something else up here at the top. Well, we got our Oscars talk.
Mm-hmm.
5 freaky horror short films to scare you. The Mummy 4 directors confirm plans to emphasize practical effects over CG.
Yes.
Let's jump into this one because everybody loves some Mummy news. And we're calling it Mummy 4, even though we are totally discounting Mummy 3. It doesn't exist. So if the Mummy 3 doesn't exist, then we should call this Mummy 3. But I get it. Calling it Mummy 4 just because we don't want to confuse people. But
Sure.
yeah, we got to come up with a better name than the Mummy 4 pretty soon. Because yeah, if we're not counting Mummy 3, then this isn't 4. Come on, you can
Get
count.
it together.
Get it together, Hollywood.
Will they though?
So, all right, we got The Mummy 4 directors confirm plans to emphasize practical effects over CG. And if you remember the other Mummy movies, that's one of the worst things about The Mummy 3 is horrible CG. Just fucking horrible. Horrible. There was bad CG in that Mummy, the Tomb of the Dragon, not Dragon, no, I'm sorry, the Scorpion King, the one with the rock, where he was the Scorpion King, and we had the terrible CGI rock. Oh, it was so bad. All right, so Tyler Gillette and Matt Bettinelli are gearing up to unleash crowd-pleasing horror fun with this week's release of Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. But they're also in the midst of reviving another beloved franchise. And on a quick side note, we're going to see Ready or Not 2, Here I Come this week.
I'm so excited.
We are going to, so Alex and Haley and I are going to an advanced screening on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And then Steph and I are going to see it in 4DX over the weekend as well. So we'll have like a 4DX perspective. You're welcome to join us in 4DX as well, too.
I've never experienced 4DX
It's
before.
a ton of fun. It is so much fun. Oh my God, it's so fun. But I still want to go to this advanced screening the day before because they usually give out cool stuff like posters and some kind of swag that we'll definitely want to have as a
And hopefully a
keepsake.
cool pop-up photo situation.
Right, yeah, like we had at the Bride with the
Yes.
pop-up that we thought we could do afterwards. We will not make that mistake again.
No, we should go an hour
We
earlier.
will go,
this
yes, and make
time.
sure we get our picture in the pop-up.
Yes.
But yes, the filmmaking duo, also known as Radio Silence, is set to direct The Mummy 4 for Universal, set to release on May 19th, 2028. That's a long time from now.
Oh, geez.
But here we are talking about it in
Okay.
2026. Brandon Fraser, because yes, Brandon Fraser and Rachel Weisz have officially signed on.
Oh my
I've,
God. I didn't know she signed on for
Oh,
sure
you,
yet.
you haven't watched my reels. Shame on you.
I've been working.
I mean, I got to send you reels now. I got to make sure you see them so you're up to date.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was one of the big stories a couple of weeks ago. And one of my bigger reels that's actually gotten the most views was the one about, yes, Brendan and Rachel returning to reprise their
Reunited.
roles as Rick and Evelyn O'Connell. And so I assume because they had kids and the kids are going to be older, we're going to get that whole passing of the torch thing now. We're going to have some kids in there.
Oh.
So I'm curious to see what actors they cast as the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and I'm sure it's going to be like a generational thing. So we'll see. Plot details, of course, are under wraps at this time, though the directors have hinted that it will disregard the third entry, which saw Weisz replaced by Maria Bello. When speaking with Gillette and Bettinelli Open ahead of Ready or Not 2's release, directors tease more about the project and whether they'd continue their streak of employing practical effects as much as possible, especially in a franchise that emerged in the 90s with some noticeably dated VFX.
Oh, okay. Thank you for saying
Yeah, they definitely, as we said,
that. Let's not avoid the truth. here.
yep, some bad special effects in those movies. Gillette says, I think we can fully say that's the aim, to steer into Raiders of the Lost territory. Obviously, there are going to be big grand set pieces that are going to require some of that, but I think our goal is to put ourselves and the crew and the cast in as real a situation as we can.
That's great.
Yes, that is very good news. Because, I mean, I don't know, did you see the new remake of Silent Hill?
No.
It's like almost 100% CG sets. And it's, while they look nice,
No.
they look like video game cutscenes. That's really what it winds up looking like. Like it looks like the characters there are obviously shot on green screens and walking around through a video game cutscene, a lot of it. So
That's a shame.
by comparison, you had something like The Bride that we just saw, or Frankenstein, which had full practical sets, which looked
Huge.
amazing and are just so much fun. So, yeah, I feel like this movie really needs it, especially, you're dipping back into the well after a flop of 99 and 2001. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not 99, 2000. The flop of the last time they tried to do it with Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise. I'm going to blank on his damn name. When Tom Cruise did that Mummy movie and it totally flopped. and that I think I turned it off.
Oh,
It had
God.
some pretty. I mean, I guess the CGI was okay in it, but it still didn't do well. Didn't nail the vibe. Yeah, I think going for the Raiders of the Lost Ark vibe, like the director here says, is the way to go with this franchise. That's what you have to do, and you have to lean into it with practical sets, practical effects as much as possible. Obviously, some things you can't do practical. You do digital enhancements, and they'll have the budget to do some big digital enhancing.
But starting
uh,
with that practical is just, that's the way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The big meanie checking in. What's up? And Steph says, I could appreciate the CGI in Silent Hill because it felt like a video game, but the story was awful.
I could see that.
Yeah, it did feel like a video game, but you don't want that to be, you don't want the Mummy to feel like a video game.
Yeah.
You want the Mummy to feel practical like the originals did, because that's what you got, those big, the stuff all in Egypt and all.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So you want that kind of, there was a level of camp to it too. I mean, there's a big level of camp to those movies, and the comedy aspect of it, the adventure comedy kind of thing, with a horror backdrop. So, yeah,
I'm excited to see the cinematography. I wonder what they're gonna do.
Well, yeah, and those guys as directors, their stuff really usually looks pretty nice, and they're really good with action and how they shoot action. Me as a stunt guy and a director of a lot of action stuff too, I notice, you pick up on certain things, and that's why like their last Ready or Not movie was really good. I don't know if you've seen it or not.
No.
Okay, another one we're gonna have to watch.
Yeah. That's the movie. Yes, that has to be the one that we watch.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, maybe we watch that later because you have to see it before we go see part 2.
Yes.
So yeah, the practical effects are a must here. Like Steph says, no, the Mummy, I need practical.
Oh, we missed when she said "Go Women in Horror."
Go Women in Horror.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Women in Horror are killing it this year.
Yeah, and yes, bringing Rachel Weisz back, because I haven't seen her in much either. So another woman in horror, I guess. She's an icon. That's why the third one flopped.
Right.
But yeah, Big Meanie checking in with us too. Andrew, I can't read there it is. Andrew Sweats 157 says, I thought Queens of the Dead was a great movie. Tina Romero, I thought, did great. It was on my top 10 of last year, I believe, or was it honorable mention? I think it might have been an honorable mention. But yes, Andrew, I agree. I loved Queens of the Dead. Did you see it? Queens of the Dead?
I did
Oh
not.
my God. Oh, we just did the top 10 zombie movies. Oh my God, it's totally going to make your top 10 zombie movies.
Oh.
Yes.
It has things
And
that
I can't
it.
believe, shoot, it should have made my honorable mention on that too, now that I'm thinking about it. But it made my honorable mention the top 10 horror movies of last year. Andrew, good pull. Yes, Queens of the Dead, Tina Romero, George Romero's daughter. She did a movie called Queens of the Dead, and it takes place in New York. And the backdrop is like a club kid LGBT drag setting.
Oh boy.
So yes, but it is so like it runs so parallel to the that's Andrew from yesterday. That's right. Yes, great meeting you yesterday, Andrew. Yes, Steph just checked in. Thanks for checking in. Awesome. But yes, it like very similar to her dad's movie. Like she really pays homage. It's a group, this mismatched ragtag group of people that just winds up in a club where they were about to do an event, a drag show and dance event with DJs and everything like that, as opposed to the old house, that everybody kind of winds up in. But they're barricaded in, and there's all these zombies outside, and the zombies are fabulous, of course, because they're like drag zombies. You get
oh
to,
my
like,
God,
kinda,
yes.
And yeah, there's just a lot of like really good character stuff in there. Lots of great representation. There's a lot of homages to her dad that she includes. Like you really see she went she really went out of her way to kind of mimic a lot of what her dad did.
Oh, wow.
And to kind of emulate that, but just put like a modern spin on it. So really appreciated that aspect of it. And then another aspect I appreciated of it was when you get a lot of these woman power movies, LGBT plus movies that are pro, the real easy thing to do in the writing is to punch down on heterosexual men.
Mhm.
Obviously, we're awful. I get it. We're terrible. We're the scourge of the earth. I understand. I am not here to deny it. I'm not here to defend men's actions. But it's like I don't have to. And I hate to always be the one to be like, it's not all men, but it really isn't. There's a lot of allies out there.
Sure.
And so,
I know quite a few.
right. So in Queens of the Dead, one of the things she had this straight male character who was like there to check out the plumbing, I think, of the place where they were throwing it.
Oh, that's
and he gets
funny.
just like stuck with them.
Yeah.
And he's related to her. He's like her I forget how he's related. But it would have been so easy to just make the standard stupid straight man doesn't get it stuff and all this. But instead they went the other route. He's an ally, and they write him so well. He's trying to understand, and he's even though they're put into this situation and like it would be so easy again to just write him as a cliche, especially in this situation because he's the outsider. Whereas, in most movies, it's the LGBT plus or the woman or whatever who's like the outsider.
Okay,
so he's the outsider in this one. And instead of writing him as somebody to be, kicked and used as a punching bag to lift like one of Steph's points about the bride, don't use men as punching bags, lift on your own. Don't push other people down to lift yourself up.
Yeah.
She really doesn't, and she really makes him a well fleshed out character who really has growth. Like at the beginning he's an ally and open, but you see him learning and working together and just being part of the team and everything. And even though he's like this straight blue collar plumber, it's just played so well. And there was and again, she didn't have to go that route. It could have been he could have been when I saw him, I was like, man, this is going to go one of two ways. Either he's going to be the one that gets bit and doesn't tell anybody. He's going to be that fucking asshole.
Yeah.
like the white guy from the originals who had wanted to board up everybody in his family in the basement and be that fucking close-minded dickhead.
Yeah.
Could have gone that route, and instead it went the other route. So yeah, I really appreciate that. And yeah, you gotta watch that. It'll definitely make your top 10. And Steph said, I can't believe I forgot that one somewhere along in here. Yeah, she said, "Oh my God, how did I forget to add that in my top?" Yeah, I totally forgot. Queens of the Dead for our top 10 zombie movies. It probably would have made my honorable mention.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, Steph's mad now. She has to redo her top 10.
Oh, maybe I will too.
Yeah. You'll have to see it and see.
And so the daughter directed it.
Yeah, it's his daughter directing it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Sold.
Yeah, and it's her directorial debut, her first feature debut. So she went and did a direct homage to her dad. Respect, very cool,
Nice.
And yeah, put her spin on it. And yeah, the zombies are fun. The makeup's fun. The whole drag backdrop is a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Get some.
That's
cool...
the world I grew up in. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Is it really?
Oh yeah, my grandmother. She came out late in life, and as she was in poor health, it became very important to me that I understood who she was and immersed me in that culture. She took me to drag festivals out in the gorge on these big fields, and I saw fabulous performances on huge stages. And
wow, I had no idea. That's awesome.
Yeah, it explains a lot.
Yeah, one of our good. You've met Les. Les Price.
No, I don't think so yet.
Hey, looks like Vin Diesel. Sounds like Vin Diesel.
What?
He's a good friend of ours, and he's been in a bunch of our stuff as well. But his dad was one of the drag founders here in Philadelphia. He was one of the big drag. Yeah. Did a lot for pioneering rights for LGBTQ plus, and he was a big one of the main drag performers here in Philadelphia, legendary. They named the street after him and everything. He passed away, a few years ago. And yeah. That's very cool though. Yeah. You'll have to we'll have to talk about that next time because we'll bring him in for some content soon.
Oh boy.
It's been a minute since Les has been here, so he's going to play Tony Octane in Amityville Barbie, our spoof of Vin Diesel.
Nice.
So, but yeah, that's really cool. I had no idea. Very cool. So yes, you will really love.
I will really love it a lot, I'm sure.
Yeah. So let's see. He's related to the girl that used to run the show and bailed, became back. She's related to his family member, I believe. He has the best character arc. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. He's related to her. I think he was dating her cousin or something like that. I think that's what it was. There was some kind of connection there. So Andrew checked in, said excited for Mummy 4 and Rachel's return. Yes, and agreed. It's a shame that it's going to be 2028 before we get it.
Well, I'm glad that they're taking their time with it.
Yeah. Don't rush it.
Yeah. I wonder if they're shooting in Panasonic.
I know. We'll see. Well, you know what? They'll probably shoot in 4DX. They'll probably do like a real 3D.
Oh,
4DX,
you're right.
like the. Yeah, they'll because they'll definitely want to put this in the 4DX theaters. This is perfect movie for a 4DX.
You're right.
I don't think I want to see it if it's not. Like I don't want to think. Not that I wouldn't see it if it's not, but I don't want to see it any other way because I know it'll be in 4DX, so I'm not going to see it in regular 2D. Yeah. It's just not
going to be the same.
Yeah, you'll understand once you see it. Like we go see Ready or Not 2, you'll see.
Oh boy.
All right, let's see. Where are we at? Trying to keep up with your chats, but maybe you keep an eye on the chat. I'm gonna check our next story.
Okay.
Get us. So that's the Mummy 3. Let's see what else we got going on here. Back to our picture-in-picture. I'll let you guys in on the. We'll jump over to iHorror.
Andrew says, I haven't seen it. I heard it was bad, that beard.
Oh, for Silent Hill, the new Silent Hill. Yes, the beard was bad. The wigs were bad, Andrew. The wigs were so bad. Oh my God. And then like all the iconic characters like that we know from the game, like Pyramid Head and the nurses and stuff, they were in so little of it. And they didn't really add or do anything with the plot. It was all just kind of like a fever dream. It was, we have a review that Steph and I shot for it. We just never put it together because it was such a bad movie. We hated it. Man. And I hate like releasing shit that we really like
just hate obliterate.
On. Yeah, but eventually we keep it in our back pocket. So at some point, if y'all really want it, or maybe when we get the Patreon set up, that'll be one of the ones that you guys can only get through the Patreon if you want to hear us rip the Return to Silent Hill a new asshole. That'll be where to do it.
He says, why Tom? What a weird choice.
The actor, I'm guessing, yeah.
And then he says, I miss the adventure movies. We don't have those anymore. So, Mummy, I'm so glad Brendan is doing better.
Yeah, great to see Brendan getting more work because he was a hugely popular actor in the 80s and 90s, and then he just kind of disappeared. And glad to see him back.
He also, and I'm not sure what this is in reference to. Also, fun fact, he signed off other script before he passed.
Interesting. For maybe, are we talking about? That's the one thing with the chats. Trying to keep up with what the chat is about. Romero, maybe.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, I could see that. Oh, that would be very sweet.
Yeah. All right, so we got this Warren's Occult Museum destined for Salem.
Oh my gosh, my team was just there. They got to investigate before they brought all the stuff out.
Yeah. Oh wow, for Astro Paranormal?
Well, it was for the Fine Art Medium YouTube channel. It was her own personal trip that it was like a lottery, and she and her friends got in.
Nice.
Yeah. So
very
that's
cool.
on.
Very cool. All right. So we got the Warrens here in a picture, and we see our real Annabelle doll there. A Raggedy Ann doll that I guess maybe for copyright reasons. And doesn't really look very scary. So I wanted to have something a little more scary involved. But All right, so rumor has it the Warrens Occult Museum may be moving to a new home in Salem, Massachusetts. The unverified gossip has it that the new location will be on Essex Street next to Blackcraft. Wow.
Okay, I have to go now.
So now, yes, more reason to visit Salem. You can see the.
I've never been.
I know. Visit Blackcraft and the Warren Occult Museum at the same time.
Take all my money.
Currently, the collection of haunted items resides in Monroe, Connecticut. Infamous paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren kept these items under lock and key in the basement of their home for safety. A priest regularly visited to bless the collection up to 3 times a week for spiritual protection. However, this location has created problems for the small Monroe neighborhood time and time again. I'm sure people
Imagine.
showing up and parking everywhere. A nightmare on Knollwood Street. The modest Connecticut neighborhood is not equipped for the heavy traffic and looky-loos it has drawn over the years. Constant traffic caused excessive congestion on the narrow road. In addition, noise complaints, property damage, and parking issues from those stopping in the quiet neighborhood have led to constant complaints to the Monroe Police Department. These issues did not cease after the passing of Lorraine Warren in 2019. Paranormal enthusiasts continue to flock to the home. This was only exacerbated with the release of the Conjuring movies, a horror franchise based off of the Warrens' paranormal investigations. A resurgence for the Monroe, Connecticut home and museum continued the nightmare for neighbors.
Oh boy.
And there's a picture of the home here.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I guess that's where they stayed.
Yeah, it's a nice little
Wow.
spot. A little deck up top there.
That's
Walk
nice.
out. Yeah, very nice. In Monroe, Connecticut. Finally, in 2019, the Occult Museum was closed to the public for zoning violations. Now the Warrens' home has new owners, Matt Rife and Elton Castee. From the Warrens to Rife, there they are. Comedian Matt
yes.
Rife and friend Elton Castee now own the Monroe, Connecticut home. However, they are only the guardians of the haunted objects in the museum for the next 5 years. They do not own them. Interesting. Yeah, I thought they owned the objects as well. When they purchased the home, the pair announced their plans to open it for overnight stays and tours. Rife claimed on his Instagram he is obsessed with the paranormal and all things haunted. In addition, he continued by saying, "The Conjuring films are my favorite scary movies of all time." Oh, there you go, Steph. You and Matt Rife. What a pair. That's Steph's favorites. Look at that. I know she just loves her some Matt Rife, too.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
I can't. I'm sure she's furious in the comments section right
Oh
now.
god.
Despite claiming to have a respect for the paranormal and what the Norans have done for the community, some wonder if the move to Salem aligns with this.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
While the move to Salem has not yet been confirmed or denied by the comedian, the idea has caused ripples of debate among the paranormal community. The city of Salem seems appropriate for its association of all things spooky to some, but it seems cliche to others. What do you think? Let us know in the comments.
I am really interested to know how that move goes because I don't think it's going to go very well.
You think the dolls are going to break out and all the haunted shit is going to go like ape shit on the ride there?
I mean, look.
Join us in the chat now, guys.
Yeah.
Steph, Andrew,
I got
Steve,
the
if
hot
anybody's
tea.
still
My
in there.
team just came back from there. It is full of some stuff. It is full of some stuff.
Interesting. You got the inside scoop on what's in there, huh? All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about it in the chat, guys. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay, been good for you. So it's okay. It's been good for I've been on upswing. Yeah, I don't see anything on the. Wait, did we lose Steph in the chat?
I think maybe.
We lost Steph in the chat. I was waiting for the Matt Rife comments.
Oh,
Damn it, Steph Infection. We wanted the Matt Rife comments.
Is she a Matt Rife hater?
Yeah, kind
Okay.
of. She just doesn't find his stand-up very funny. She's always like, I don't like it. So.
It's a type. It's a type.
He's a crowd worker. I get it.
Yeah.
She appreciates jokes. It's a specific art form to work a crowd, though. It's more ad-libbing and off-the-cuff humor, which is a specific kind of,
It's bold.
Yeah, it is. It really is, because it could go bad quick. So, yeah, he's really good at it. So,
yeah.
I get it, though. It's not everybody's cup of tea.
Fair.
It's not Steph Infection's cup of tea.
No.
It's definitely not her cup of wine. But yeah, what do you think? I like the idea of putting it in Salem. I know it's cliche, but I mean, if these people in Monroe, Connecticut, don't want the tourism, don't
Mhm.
want
Remove the problem. I mean, I don't think it's going to remove the problem. I think I
people
don't.
still want to see the house.
Yeah, there's stuff that happened in the house before all of that.
Yeah. So I think that you're still going to have people visiting the house, but if he's running it as an Airbnb, it's a little less trafficky, I guess, than a museum,
Could
because then you're
be.
renting it by the day. You're getting it for like the weekend or whatever.
I don't know.
So only you have access to it for that weekend, and it's not like a museum with foot traffic in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe it's a little more
And they're not. I think
controllable.
I think they said they're not going to be allowing investigating
Right.
at the Airbnb.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Right. You just get to
allegedly.
stay. But yes, if you run it, how are they going to know?
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
I'm sure they'll have cameras inside, but still, again, allegedly.
Yeah. I can share a hot tip from our psychic medium.
Yeah. What do you got?
She alleges that what she felt about the Annabelle doll is not just a single entity, but many
Interesting.
in the Annabelle doll.
Interesting.
Mhm.
I don't see why that couldn't be possible. Multiple
Yeah.
entities possessing the same object.
Sure.
Hmm.
It would certainly explain the
not-
amount of
it's not-
collateral damage.
Right. And it's not like we're talking about the physical world here where we're like, it wouldn't fit.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Who's
Who
to
knows?
say? Who's
Who
to say?
knows? Yeah. It's not
Uh,
a science that's well documented
Right.
yet. So who knows?
But yes, I also like that it's next to the Black Craft store.
Yes.
I've never been to the Black
Oh.
Craft store. I would like to go
But
check that out.
I've seen pictures of it and they
Uh-huh.
really did it up.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
it
it's
is
like nice, yeah.
heavily decorated. They have like gothic white and black marble styled floor.
Yeah. And I think again, moving to Salem, it's almost like a no-brainer because you have all these themed. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's restaurants and bars that all lean into the
Mhm.
Salem theme. So yeah, it's really like I think it's a good idea because then you have people like us who don't live there. But if we go for the weekend, then we get to see everything. We can hit all these places, and then you're really like helping. It's going to be a big help to Salem's tourism. I guarantee that, because you're going to have people, wanting to come and check it out and
Yes.
stay and,
Hire us for work in Salem so we can
yeah, we'll come document some stuff and,
yes.
We'll do some content. We will review and all that kind of stuff.
Vlog.
That could be like a thing to do though, like a weekend in Salem though. And we all go up and just kind of like get an Airbnb and hit all these places and shoot a bunch of content of us like hitting the different spots.
And vlog.
And vlog, yes.
I agree. Let's do it. It would be
Sounds-
great if we could be hired for film work too.
Yeah,
Down there. Just saying.
for sure.
Oh, Steph is back. I had to walk
Steph is
away.
in there? Oh,
And
okay.
now I got to rewind because I'm going to Salem.
Yes, Steph's going to Salem without me, of course.
Lucky girl. Take all the pictures.
Yeah,
and
we're over here
videos.
planning another trip to Salem. We're gonna wait till after this museum opens up, hopefully. We'll have to
Yeah.
wait
Yeah.
and go then. 'Cause,
Yes.
Yes, I want to see the dolls and all the cursed objects, etc. So it should be fun. Let's see. All right, so let's jump in. We got about 15 minutes here. Let's jump to the Oscars.
Yay, the
Let's
Oscars.
bring up the Oscars.
This might be my favorite year. Well, so far. This
What
year's
is it?
shaping out. pretty
Here we
good,
go.
too.
Wait, what is that? Sci-Fi celebrate. Oh wow, Sci-Fi is celebrating St. Patrick's Day 2026 with Leprechaun Marathon
What?
beginning at midnight.
Yes.
For fans of Leprechaun.
I've only seen the first one.
Oh wow, yeah, you got to see Leprechaun in space, Leprechaun in the hood.
Oh yeah, I want to see Leprechaun in space and in the hood. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to see some Leprechaun. All right, let me bring up our share screen here, and so people can see.
Oh, Steph explains that she will go with you. It's just this time it's a mom and sister thing.
Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah. All right. So yes, we got a celebration of St. Patrick's Day. We'll have to do a St. Patrick's Day edition because there are some good St. Patrick's Day horror movies.
Are there?
Yeah, there are. There's not a lot, which kind of makes it easier, I guess, because you could just find to pick out the good ones. But there's some real gems in there that like people don't even realize are out there. Like that's what you were just like, is there
What?
really? Yeah.
Where?
There are some really good ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do like a special like St. Patrick's Day horror episode. We'll have to whip that
Yeah.
one up. We'll have to do that one soon. So
Pressure Ronan because I want to do reaction videos to things. Tell him it's a good idea
oh, you telling that to Steph?
to everybody.
Yeah, but we can't show the video. That's the problem.
But I know how to edit
I mean, I know too, but it's
it. Super cut it.
Oh, maybe we'll see. I just hate that once we spend all that time on it and then YouTube smacks it with a fucking copyright strike or copyright, like we don't get credit for any of the watch time or anything like that. It's
I edited 4 and I didn't get a copyright strike.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but what movies were they?
I guess. guess.
You were editing some like B and C grade stuff. They were
Diabolique,
Yeah, yeah,
1955.
these people are like, please watch our movie and show it to other people. It's not like we're going to sit there and yeah.
I guess.
If we want to react to some like bad movies that people are like, yes, please show it. Yeah, that might be
Yeah.
something. But we can't do reactions. Like I said, as soon as I did a
Ah.
reaction to The Bride, I got banged, and I can't use any of the. None of it counts towards our watch time. None of that. So we can't do like the big movies, and that's, that was the. I love indies, but that's why we mainly talk about the more major releases, or the more
Box office.
the prominent indie
Yeah.
stuff, rather than the lower tier stuff, because that's what people want to talk about. That's what we want, the views. So we want
Yeah.
people to tune in, and
Yeah.
like if we, no offense to Swamp Zombies too,
Yeah.
if we did an episode where we reviewed Swamp Zombies 2, and we put it up against an episode where we review like
I know like
Scream 7 or
25 people who
something.
would care.
You see real quick, you're gonna be like, man, I see what you mean. Yes, let's stick with the major releases. Because yes, me and Steph will tell you, we tried to like promote some indie stuff, even with the music stuff, promoting music stuff. It's got a very limited audience, and it winds up being like the same 10 people that comment all the time, the
Yeah.
same, and it never breaks out of that little
Ah.
small. So that's why we'll dip into the indie stuff, like we'll do Dolly.
Yeah.
I love doing like the because it's got Sean William Scott in it. It is a little higher profile, but it's still super indie. They shot that thing on a super low budget, so we'll dip into that stuff.
Yeah.
But like, no offense to my buddy Mark Mackner, but we're not going to do Daisy Durkin's reviews. I'm sorry, but it's just not, not enough people will care to tune in to some Daisy Durkin stuff. So, so let's see. Steph says, I can't believe you want to do a St. Patty's Day special. I don't want to do it to talk about Irish stuff. I want to do it to talk about the St. Patty's Day horror movies that are out there. Steph Infection. It's a very small like niche. So like, and it's good too, because people will be like, oh shit, St. Patty's Day coming up. There's they got like a whole top 10. I didn't even know there was 10 St. Patty's Day horrors. And then they're listening because they want to watch a horror movie on St. Patty's Day and they have no idea that they even exist. So it's
Other than Leprechaun, what is there?
Right. So it's a good subject for the holiday. Do them holiday horror themes. But we'll get into it. But let's jump to this story with Leprechaun real quick before we get to the Oscars, and we'll do like a quick 10 minutes on the Oscars. Sci-Fi celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Beginning at midnight with this marathon, you can always count on Sci-Fi to serve up the Leprechaun movies for St. Patty's Day, and this year's no exception. Airing an all-day Leprechaun franchise marathon. On St. Patrick's Day, once again, it's taking place all day, Tuesday, March 17th. That's tomorrow.
It's literally tonight at midnight. Isn't it?
Yeah, tonight at midnight, so we
All
can't even
right.
get this. We should have been shooting this damn Leprechaun shit
Oh.
tonight. It's tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day already?
Yeah,
God
it
damn it. The good news, they're showing all 8 movies throughout the day, including 2018's
Okay,
Leprechaun
good.
Returns. And here's the full schedule. And there you see it. I'm not going to read it all, but Leprechaun in Space plays. Oh, they're just rotating it all day, baby. So you're going to catch it at some point. Back to the Hood. Oh, that's the second Hood. In the Hood and then Back to the Hood.
Oh my God.
Yes. I don't think the first In the Hood featured Ice Tea. Sorry.
Oh.
Iced Tea. And one of the classic, scenes of all time. He's getting ready to fight. He's like a pimp. So he got a big old afro. It's in the 70s, of course.
Of course.
In the Hood. It's like flashbacks. And he's like getting ready to fight the leprechaun. So he's like pulling all this shit out of his afro. Like, pulls a gun. Leprechaun's like, whoop, flips it away. Pulls brass knuckles out of his afro. Whoop, flips it away. Pulls a full-size bat. Full-size Louisville Slugger. Like it just keeps coming. He's like two-handed and goes at it with that. Flips it away. But yeah, it's just a great,
Oh my
great
God.
classic camp scene. So yes. Let's see. If you'd rather see Warwick Davis up on the big screen for St. Patrick's Day, the 1993 slasher will be released in Cinemark theaters for one night only, March 17th. So if you have a Cinemark theater near you, you can go check out Leprechaun, the original. Very
we don't
cool.
have those.
No, we don't have Cinemark around
Oh,
here.
That's a shame.
No, there's the old
There he
classic
is.
Warwick Davis coming through the door at the light. Very cool. Let's see. A related note. Mentioned that original Leprechaun writer and director Mark Jones just passed away earlier this year. So be sure to pour one out for Jones while you watch the marathon. So rest in peace to writer-director Mark Jones. Yeah, we will check it out, and I'll pour a little THC, a little THC beverage out for you, brother. There we go. He's got a chainsaw and everything. All right. Leprechaun movies. Are you guys fans? Yeah, I think St. Patty's Day snuck up on us.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. Steph said she's all about it. The Big Me said the Hood ones are my favorite. I love the Hood ones too, and the space one, obviously. Andrew says, nice off topic. I finished The Pope's Exorcist. I liked it. The ending was completely absurd, but I had a fun time watching it. Yeah, Steph and I did a horror talk on The Pope's Exorcist a couple years ago. And while there were some really good parts, I think our favorite part was just watching chubby Russell Crowe ride a Vespa around.
Oh God.
as a priest in his little priest robes.
No.
He was like and he's so chubby.
Oh,
He's so chubby, he looks like Friar Tuck. And he's riding this tiny little Vespa. And we read later, that was one of like the fun facts. I know we got to get to the Oscars. We might go a couple minutes extra just to stick it out with you guys. If you want to stick it out, we'll go a few minutes extra. But Andrew got us off topic, and this is funny. We did a little, I don't know if you knew this either, Andrew, fun fact on that scene in that movie. That wasn't originally in the movie, the scene where he's riding the Vespa around back and forth to like the monastery and everything like that and around the Italian streets. While they were filming the movie, Russell Crowe was staying in Italy, and he would watch the monks really ride these Vespas around, and he just thought it was so cool. He made production shoot these scenes of him just beep, riding around on the Vespa. He was like, yeah, I want to shoot some of those scenes. Like, imagine being that like biggest star power. Just be
So
like,
you
yeah,
could I
let's
wanna
waste
do
a couple million. We're gonna shoot me. Let's get some silhouettes of me on this Vespa. Meet. And right.
And production being like, sure, that's a great idea. We love it.
Yeah, when Russell Crowe asked you, like, sure thing, Russell, you got it. Because, according to South Park, he'd probably beat their ass if he
Oh,
remember the old South Park sketches with him beating people up all the time?
Oh,
There were rumors of him like being violent on set and stuff.
Oh.
And so yeah, they did that. But all right, yeah.
Put me on a Vespa or else.
Right? They remember those old South Park episodes. They were like, get him the Vespa scenes. Let's do it. Yeah, we could do that, Russell. Sure thing. Just don't kill me. All right. Yeah, enough off tangent there. Let's jump back and find these Oscars. Let's talk about the Oscars because it was a big year for horror at the Oscars. And this one's on Bloody Disgusting. And make sure we're up. Yep. Only 6 horror movie performances had ever won Oscars. 2 more just joined the small list. So, yep, as expected, some of the horrors we knew Sinners was up for a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Sinners was up for a record 16
Mhm.
Oscars. That's like a record for a horror movie.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's a record for any movie, but for a horror movie to be nominated for 16 Oscars. And it was an epic. I mean, obviously, I think my third or fourth favorite movie of the year last year. And I didn't see it in the theater. So I think my appreciation of it wasn't as much as it should have been because I should have seen it in the theater.
Oh my God.
When I originally saw a lot of the promotions and stuff for it, I was just like, it just looks like somebody else doing. It was like they were doing From Dusk Till Dawn, but they were just setting it back. It's like a modern Dusk Till Dawn, which was a 90s movie, but they were doing it back in the 20s,
Right,
like in the South in the 20s. So I was
Yeah.
just like, I've seen From Dusk Till Dawn. So it didn't really like, and I love, a lot of the cast that I saw in it, but I was just kind of like I'll wait till it's streaming kind of.
Yeah.
I didn't realize like the music was going to play such a big part in
Oh,
it. And all
yeah.
that
Oh
kind
my
of stuff was
gosh.
like so and the cinematography was going to be so good and
you-
it genuinely scary at points and
Mhm. Oh my God. And the tech nerd in me, the second that I spotted a shot with the skylight, I was like, oh, we're in for it. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
man.
I regretted not seeing it. Believe me, I regret not seeing it in the theater.
So beautiful.
All right, so let's continue here. Some Bloody Disgusting, if you guys want to read along. Horror had a massive presence at the 2026 Academy Awards with films including Sinners, Frankenstein, and Weapons representing the genre in major categories. All three films ended up taking home Oscars last night, but there's two particular wins we want to shine the spotlight on. Why, you ask? Because these wins are deeply significant and incredibly rare. I love it. Let's make history. The first Academy Award of the night was given to Amy Madigan for her performance in Zach Cregger's Weapons, with Madigan taking home the trophy for Best Supporting Actress. God damn, Aunt Gladys was fucking awesome.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I tell you what, I hated her so much.
Yes.
And that tells me that she did an awesome job
Mhm.
in the role. She was an awesomely written character. And yeah, absolutely, man. And Amy Madigan was like, I didn't recognize that's who it was. Had no idea. I've seen her act in tons of stuff. Didn't know that's who it was when I first saw the movie. Because the transformation was so like
Intense,
drastic.
Yeah. Oh, it was so good. I mean, she played scary, and then at the end, she plays comedy great too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
it's she did. I'm very glad. That's great. And that was one actually I wasn't planning on seeing in theaters until I saw all the
The
reviews
hype and
come
stuff
out.
on it. Yeah.
And you know what's funny? The kid's name is Alex.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep.
So
yep,
I
yep.
texted, the first person I texted was one of my film friends, and I was like, so I have this Aunt Gladys.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it was so good.
Very good.
Beautifully well shot.
Yeah. And again, props to women in horror. Yes. Women in horror. Amy Madigan representing for the ladies, representing for horror, and taking home the Best Supporting Actress Oscar. That's fucking huge, man.
Yeah.
Later in the night, Michael B. Jordan won the Oscar for Best Actor in a Leading Role for his dual role in Ryan Coogler's Sinners, which ended up taking home 4 awards in total.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was amazing. I mean, Smoke and Stack, great fucking characters, awesome writing, outstanding job.
Yeah.
Well deserved. That movie just deserved, again, 16 nominations, won 4. Well deserved. I haven't even gone over, which this is all going to be new to me. I haven't had time to catch up. I'm doing my reading of the news now because.
We have a controversial opinion in the comments.
Oh yeah, what do we got? Let's jump there.
Steph has no idea why it got that many nominations.
What, Sinners?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dare I say it was great, but I still
Oh,
was
and then
surprised they won
Gladys.
that much. Oh yeah. Yep, she also says I had no idea it was her either, Frank Gladys.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised they won that much, especially when we get into what they actually won for. I mean, I think Michael B. Jordan definitely deserved. I don't know who he was up against, but yeah, I mean, dual roles. We're seeing a lot more of that these days, and this was just such a um, cinematic
Oh, yes.
masterpiece that yeah, I mean, it's really hard to poke holes in this movie at all. Like the only thing you can do is really be like, oh, I didn't like that fantasy stuff in the music scene. All right, you just don't get artistic cinema, I guess.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's got to be open to some artsy
Yes.
shit, and then it reel it right back into the reality, kind of thing.
And on the
That's-
technical end of things, it was
It looked amazing.
amazing.
And
The skin tone, just, I mean, it's so hard. You almost never see skin tone lit correctly. And I think that was done, purposely and with love. And Michael B. Jordan looked beautiful.
well, yeah, and it's also is the lighting and everything is very reminiscent of the sepia tones that you had in a lot of the old 20s movies and 30s movies and stuff that
didn't
were
know
coming out.
that.
Like there was a lot of, I mean, even in old pictures and stuff, you kind of see, a lot of those like brown sepia kind of hues and stuff in there to kind of make the picture what it is back in the day. So I felt like you got a lot of that Dust Bowl color palette
Yeah.
worked in there that really also helped to sell the period and
Mhm.
the era to kind of like immerse you in that actual time period.
Yeah.
And not to bring up The Bride, but I think it did a better job of immersing you than The Bride did. I think at times, just because it's just a better story. We won't go there.
Okay. Yeah.
The Bride was equally beautiful, but The Bride was very much more polished, whereas this was more like dirty down south.
Yeah.
Cotton fields and that kind of like running moonshine, that kind
Yeah.
of dirty, gritty,
Completely different.
shacks in the backwoods kind of thing, as
Mhm.
opposed to like the bright lights of the big city that you got.
Yeah.
But I feel like they definitely were trying to emulate a lot of what Sinners did. The Bride was trying to emulate.
You think so?
Definitely, especially with the music stuff, because you heard in the music pieces in The Bride
Right.
where there was like DJ stuff and different
Mhm.
instruments, synthesizers and stuff that were anachronistic to the time period that we were in.
Yes.
But they didn't care. They just kind of ran with it because it was more of a mood thing,
Yeah.
and a vibe thing when you get that artsy kind of segment there. So
And some people have a problem with that, but I feel like not everybody can necessarily identify with period accurate pieces anymore.
right.
And so that makes cinema more accessible maybe to the modern person. So I don't, used as beautifully as in Sinners and as beautifully as in The Bride, I'm fine with that.
Yep.
I like it.
One thing too on the technical aspect of Sinners, I really like right off the bat. One of the first things I noticed was how they were pulling off this twins thing. Like they don't shy away from it. Like usually when you watch the old school movies where like Jean-Claude Van Damme plays twin brothers or
Mhm.
Jackie Chan plays twin brothers and stuff like that, it was all shot with like different camera angles, cuts back and forth to each other, over the shoulder with the stunt double talking to the actual,
Right.
a lot of that stuff. You didn't get a lot of them both on screen at the same time, and like they did a lot of
Oh my God.
obscured stuff. With Sinners, like right off the bat, you get the scene of Smoke hand and stack a cigarette, lighting it and hand it to each other, and they are both in the shot the entire time.
Yeah.
So they are putting on display the fact that, hey, same actors playing both of these characters, and we're not shying
Seamlessly.
away from it. We aren't gonna use all the old
I
school
didn't even think about
tricks
that.
of hiding it and the cheap ways of doing it. We're
Yeah.
going all in, and they CG'd his face onto another body double that just matched Michael B. Jordan's body perfectly in the fucking, like his stunt double, I'm sure,
Mhm.
was the one in there, or a body double that just did the acting.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yep. And then they would have Michael B. Jordan do both parts,
Mhm.
and then they would, have like they would put his face over the body that reaches out and takes because that's what they do now. They do
Yeah.
the deep fakes and stuff.
Right, and
over
the
stuff.
Star Wars
Yep,
ones.
stunt
and-
doubles and they have stunt doubles doing stuff, and they can put the actor's face on it. So
Mhm.
and then the actor can go lie and say he does all his own stunts.
Oh, yeah, there you
Pet
go.
peeve, stunt person pet peeve. Sorry,
Oh,
it's
no.
coming out. Do we have some comments? You want to catch up?
Let's see. Andrew says, I know I listened to the whole review.
Nice.
Yes, it was a fun fact about the Oscars. I have a friend whose team were the ones behind the design and wardrobe for the whole show.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sweet.
Nice. All right, back over here. So let's see. For me as a person, selfishly, has worked a lot in that genre. The idea that that genre is very rarely celebrated or not or acknowledged. To see Amy have that success and Sinners as well, it's really a very special night. Sarah Paulson told Variety, reacting to Madigan's win. As Paulson notes, it's incredibly rare for horror movie performances to actually win Academy Awards. But how rare is it? Here's a crazy bit of context that might surprise you. Last night, Amy Madigan and Michael B. Jordan became 2 of now 8 total actors who have actually won Academy Awards for performances in horror movies over the past 98 years.
Wow. Wow.
So think about that. Over the past 98 years, they give out Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress,
Mhm.
all these awards every year, and we've only had 8 total win from horror movies.
That's crazy.
So monumental. So here we go. Here's the list. Best Actor in a Leading Role, Frederick March for Dr. Jekyll
Wow.
and Mr. Hyde in 1932. There's your first. Best Actress in a Supporting Role, Ruth Gordon in Rosemary's Baby, 37 years later in 1969.
Wow.
So that's how long it took for somebody else to get a fucking Oscar for a horror movie. Best Actress in a Leading Role, Kathy Bates in Misery in 1991. So I was actually born for this one. And that's another 20-some years until we got another award. Best Actress in a Leading Role, Jodie Foster, The Silence of the Lambs, 1992. And that one to me is kind of questionable horror, but it's like thriller horror, so
Yeah,
I'll allow it. It's got some horrific elements.
definitely.
So yeah, well deserved. She was awesome in that, and it was an amazing movie, obviously. Best Actor in a Leading Role, Anthony Hopkins, The Silence of the Lambs. So Silence of the Lambs took home 2 awards in the same year, 1992. But again, is it really horror? That's a questionable one there, but we'll go with it. I mean, it's got a serial killer and all. It's about Buffalo Bill, and, yeah, we'll go with it. All right. Then we got to go all the way to 2011, another
Wow.
almost 20 years, 19 years, to the Best Actress in a Leading Role to get Natalie Portman in Black Swan, which is like a haunted ballet movie.
Yeah.
And again, is it horror? It's
I-
kind of fringe horror. This is like
Yeah, I agree.
horror adjacent.
That one I definitely agree.
So these aren't really like necessarily
True.
true horror movies that have won. I mean,
Like, when was
Dr.
the-
Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was, Rosemary's Baby was, Misery was, but these last 3 kind of like thriller
Yeah.
horror adjacent almost.
Mhm.
But all right, we'll go with it.
Sure.
So then we got to jump to 2026, where we get Best Actress in a Supporting Role, Amy Madigan for Weapons, and Best Actor in a Leading Role, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners. So, man, that's a lot of movies and a lot of awards being given out, and horror just not catching anything.
Yeah.
Exorcist didn't get anything. Like, at least these are acting awards. So I wonder. I'm sure there's some technical awards at some stuff as well,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
So we'll get to that. All right. Yes, that means this year's Academy Awards gave us the horror genre's first acting wins in 15 years, and this year's wins make up a staggering 1/4 of the total horror wins in cinema history.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh man. So okay, we've had some other nominees. So Janet Leigh for Psycho,
Mhm.
Linda Blair for The Exorcist. So they've been nominated. Ellen Burstyn for The Exorcist, Jason Miller for The Exorcist, Sissy Spacek for Carrie, Piper Laurie for Carrie, Sigourney Weaver for Aliens,
Mhm.
Haley Joel Osment for The Sixth Sense, Toni Collette for The Sixth Sense, Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out, and Demi Moore for The Substance. That's not bad. There has been some nominations, just not wins.
Mhm.
All right, so they've joined an elite class now that, yes, representing for the horror fans and horror movies. Good
I can't
stuff.
believe they don't have in here. Autumn Arkapaw makes Oscar history.
Well, this is just talking about the acting. If you
Oh,
notice, these were
okay.
just the
These
acting.
are the
We need to go
acting
to another
ones?
one. Yeah, we'll go to
Because we
another.
got to talk about that.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, we have to find a regular. Just jump to iHorror again for just like a Oscars overall story here for
Yeah.
horror at the Oscars overall. Okay, here we go. Horror didn't just show up to the Oscars this year; it moved in.
Yes.
So now we're on iHorror.com, and this will be our last story for the night, Boo Believers. Thanks for sticking around and joining us. And yeah, leave some comments, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're going to wrap up here, whoops, with iHorror. And there's our, is that the spoof?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's Conan O'Brien, I think, dressed as.
Oh, yes.
Oh, hilarious. All right, every year, horror fans do a thing at the Oscars. We check the nominations, calculate the exact number of genre films represented, divide by the total field, and arrive at a percentage that we then describe as progress for watching everything lose to a tasteful period drama about grief.
All right.
Sums it up. It's a ritual, it's tradition, it is our cross to bear.
Aw.
It really is. This year was different, though. This year, a vampire movie set in Jim Crow era Mississippi walked into the theater with 16 motherfucking nominations. The most of any in the history of the Academy Awards ever, including Titanic, including La La Land, including everything, and left with 4 Oscars. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein picked up 3.
Wow.
A horror comedy about a woman named Aunt Gladys opened the night by winning Best Supporting Actress, and Conan O'Brien hosted the entire ceremony dressed as her, which is either the best or the most chaotic thing that has ever happened at the Oscars, and possibly both. Wow, that's amazing. I didn't realize that. He did the entire show.
That's great.
That's some real like horror power there.
That's iconic.
Wow.
I have chills.
That's amazing. That is so cool. All
Oh my
right.
God, look at the lighting. My
Yeah.
God, and everything.
Yeah, it's such a great shot. Sinners did what it was always going to do. Let me be clear about what 16 Oscar nominations means. All About Eve had 14. Titanic had 14. La La Land had 14. Ryan Coogler's gory, gorgeous, deeply American vampire film walked past all of them and kept going. The Academy looked at a movie where people get their throats torn out to a Delta Blues soundtrack and said, yes, actually, this is the most nominated film we have ever produced as an institution.
That's crazy.
That's horror, baby. And just on a side note, we're keeping box offices alive with this shit. Like, you keep checking, horror kicks ass every time a new horror movie drops. Scream 7, even though it's not great, it kills at the box office. Five Nights at Freddy's killed at the box office. Like, even they're not good movies. They're raking it in.
Oh,
Sinners killed at the box office. Weapons killed at the box office. Yeah. When these horror movies come out, they are number 1 at the box office. And it's not even close half the time with the other releases. So take note, studios. Don't dilute everything with cheap shit, but keep putting horror movies into theaters. Don't just go right to streaming. And maybe I saw some of the movies are going to, Paramount was talking about, because they're buying up all the fucking movies and people are worried about them not doing theaters anymore, but they're actually going to extend their theater windows starting next year, where these releases are going to get extended. I think it's like 2 more weeks where they get to be in the theater now before they will go to stream on home and on VOD and all that stuff. So
great.
It's good news for theaters. We want people to go to the theater and see these movies. That's the way movies were meant to be watched. That's the way they were, originally viewed. And to be honest, the experience, it's not comparable. I enjoy watching a movie at home, but it's night and day going and seeing a theater, especially now we got 4DX.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got to experience that.
It's my new kick.
Yeah.
So yes, the wins were essential this year rather than consolatory. Michael B. Jordan won Best Actor for his dual performance as twins Smoke and Stack, which for context means a horror movie actor beat Timothy Chalamet, which is a sentence I did not expect to be writing in this lifetime. I'm writing with enormous pleasure. Yeah, man, do I get hate for? I don't even give a shit about Timothy Chalamet. I don't know. I don't watch shit that he's in. I don't know I don't understand like the hoopla. I guess he's a pretty man and people like that nowadays. He's a good actor, I suppose, but I don't know fucking Timothy Chalamet. Get the hell out of here. So yes, Ryan Coogler won Best Original Screenplay. And Ludwig Göransson took Best Original Score, his third Oscar win. So, yeah,
That's beautifully scored.
very cool. Yeah, it is. And yeah, the screenplay is excellent. I'm surprised they didn't get anything for cinematography. I'm wondering who won Best
Oh, the
cinematography.
big meanie says, I don't even know who Timothy Chalamet is.
Right on. Fuck Timothy Chalamet. We taking these Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
Horror. All right, so Sinners did not win Best Picture. It lost 12 categories total, which technically makes it the biggest single night loser in Oscar history, a distinction that feels both meaningless and slightly funny, given that it is also simultaneously the most nominated film in Oscar history. Paradox is very on brand for a movie about twin brothers in 1932 Mississippi who open a juke joint and get immediately besieged by vampires. Nothing about Sinners was supposed to work as well as it did. That was always the point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we get Guillermo del Toro continues to be correct about everything. I don't know about all that, but his makeup and set design, yeah. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Frankenstein took 3 Oscars. Best costume design, agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Best makeup, okay, yeah, I guess so. I'm still torn about the whole naked Jacob Elordi in a diaper for fucking half the movie, but. Best makeup and hairstyling makeup and hairstyling. Okay, so that doesn't mean best special effects makeup. That means best makeup and hairstyle.
Just
as for the period piece of putting all people, Mia Goth and Victor and everybody doing them. Okay, that makes more sense. Because I was like, is it the best special effects makeup? It was okay, but okay. So yes, that makes more sense. Best makeup and hairstyling and best production design.
Agree, hands down.
So yes, everything looked gorgeous in Frankenstein. So I agree on all 3 of those awards. I would give it that. Thankfully, it did not win a best screenplay, best picture, any of that, because man, that was a long, bloated, boring ass movie, in my opinion.
In your opinion, I loved it. I loved it.
I mean, monster romance.
Yes, monster.
And I'm all for monster romance, but I preferred like the Bride's monster romance as opposed to. Frankenstein.
Now that I've seen The Bride, Frankenstein is like.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
I'm sorry.
Watching a movie about 2 fucking obnoxious men who hate each other, and a father-son relationship, and they hold this poor sea captain hostage to listen to their 2 stories. Poor sea captain.
I've been party jailed. I know what that's like. I'm sure you've
absolutely. Yep, you can fucking get stuck listening to these. Oh, come on, man! Somebody get me the hell out of here. Sea captain was just waiting for somebody to be like, "Hey, captain, we gotta go swab the poop deck."
He's like, "Great,
thank you."
And see.
Oh man! All right, so let's see. This is the correct distribution of awards for a Del Toro film, because if you have seen anything Del Toro has made in the last 30 years, you know that the craft categories are where he lives. The man builds worlds from the seams outward. The costumes and the creature work and the sets are the argument. Getting 3 Oscars for exactly that feels like the Academy finally reading the room on how his particular genius actually operates. Sure. Yes. Agreed. Yes. He makes beautiful shit. Very beautiful shit.
He sure does.
Jacob Elordi was nominated for Best Supporting Actor for the film and did not win, which is fine because the real winner of that category was everyone who got to watch him play the creature and had to reconsider several things about themselves afterwards.
Was this written for me?
What's that?
I want to leave.
What?
I want to leave.
You want to leave? Yeah, I mean, I didn't make me question anything. He's a pretty man, but I guess that's what they're hinting at. It made you want to question your sexuality, straight guys, or gay girls. I don't know, but yeah, I mean that was what turned me off about the damn movie more than anything else. I'm like, come on, man, stop sexualizing monster. I mean, I knew it was coming. It's always just like they did with Ed Gein and you know when
Shape of Water. That was even a bit much for me. That was.
Yeah, see, I didn't make it through that one.
I got to like the super cut of the bathtub scene and I was like, God. Okay, I have a child in the house.
Oh shit.
This is not a monster movie. This is a softcore.
Wow. All right. Yeah. All right. Maybe I should go back and watch it. At least maybe watch the super cut.
Yeah.
for research purposes.
Research. Right.
But yeah, I just felt like the whole Elordi naked in a diaper through like the first half of the movie was them pushing the same kind of Charlie. Let's make Charlie Hunnam a serial killer, sex symbol, the bad guy kind of thing, and make all the girls and sympathetic for the bad dude because he's beautiful. And even behind the makeup, he was beautiful. Even with all the scars and the multicolored chunks of skin, like the way they did it, it still wasn't grotesque at all.
No.
I was just like, dude, he's like hot as fuck. Even with all the scars, he's still hot as fuck. Like, you know, yes, I'm a straight dude, but if I were a gay dude, I'd be like, yeah. So I don't get the whole. That's why it didn't work for me because you know, like the whole thing when in the book, she's like, he was grotesque to behold. Victor was just horrified by his sight and ran and just like, really? Like, I wouldn't run from this. I'd be like, what's up, dude? Let's go pick up chicks together.
Yeah.
I'll be your wingman. I'll catch many strays off of you, bro. Come on.
Yeah. My bar has been lowered by Jacob Lordy. I just need a leaf, that's all. He set the bar.
Oh man. All right, so
Oh,
here
he
we
was
go.
so cute. Oh,
Moving on.
Steph did not find him attractive. What does
No.
that say about her?
Ah.
Wasn't a fan of the movie.
Yeah, Steph doesn't. Well, yeah, she doesn't like the monster love thing. She's like a dude kind of with some of these, you know.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking.
Yeah, you fall for the.
I do.
You fall for the girly stuff, and
Hook,
she's
line,
like, if
sinker.
it's too foofy, she's like, psh, fuck that. That's too foofy. She's gonna kill me. All right, so Aunt Gladys won an Oscar, and it is the best thing that happened.
Oh my
damn.
God, look at that face.
I know. It's amazing. Amy Madigan has been working in film for nearly 45 years. She earned her first Oscar nomination in 1985. She was in Field of Dreams in 1989, which means she has been part of cinematic history for longer than several of the people reading this have been alive. Then Zach Kreger cast her as Aunt Gladys in Weapons, described in every piece of press as diabolical, chillingly cartoonish, a witch of a woman operating at a frequency that exists somewhere between menacing and hilarious, and she won Best Supporting Actress, her first Oscar at an age when most actors would consider the window closed. So yeah, not only like, and you hear it all the time. We just had a fucking movie called Substance, which was all about like age and how like this aging actress was getting phased out because you like as you grow up in Hollywood, they always want the young hot thing, and you always want the young hot actress. You're always getting that's the thing. And here we go. This actress has been around for 45 years doing this, and she finally gets an actor, and she was super hot in her day. Like, not saying that she's not super hot now, but again, it's the whole like ageist thing in Hollywood where they want the young, you know, and again, when she was young, super hot, but it winds up being this role where she's like scary, hideous, and just totally transformed to win a fucking Oscar.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's amazing. It's crazy. It's amazing. It's beautiful that it's for horror. It's beautiful that something so grotesque wins, because again, it's usually somebody like this hot young actress or this hot, you know, middle-aged actress who's doing like the thing and like is hitting the stride of her like dramatic career, and was in like this big dramatic movie that, you know, 20 people watched. That's who usually wins the Oscar. But yeah, it's amazing. This woman at her age, after having a career at this, and this is what she wins an Oscar. Fucking horror. That's epic. That's some epic shit right there. So Madigan cackled with delight as she accepted the award. She thanked.
I want to see that moment.
Right?
I got to see it.
She thanked Kreger for the dream part. She named every one of her fellow nominees individually, and Conan O'Brien had spent the entire evening dressed as her character, which means the host of the Academy Awards spent 3+ hours in a horror comedy costume, and nobody seemed to think this was strange because it wasn't. It was correct.
Oh, I love that.
That's so awesome, man. So what this means for the rest of us, and there's
I could cry. It's so beautiful.
The The last time horror genuinely dominated the Oscars was 1992 when The Silence of the Lambs swept Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best
Wow.
Adapted Screenplay in a single night, a record that stood as a monument to how rarely the Academy takes the genre seriously. Jordan Peele won Best Original Screenplay for Get Out in 2018. Nosferatu picked up a couple of technical awards last year. And then there was everything else. Decades of horror films nominated in craft categories or not nominated at all, showing up to a party that was never quite sure they were invited to. They were never sure they were invited to. This year, the genre showed up with 16 nominations and the most decorated single performance of the night, and 3 Guillermo del Toro craft wins, and a supporting cackled at the podium, and a host who dressed as a witch.
That's great.
The conversation about whether horror deserves to be taken seriously as an art form, a conversation horror fans have been having with the rest of the culture for years, with the patience of people who know they are right and are simply waiting for everyone else to catch up, is over. We won, not Best Picture technically, but we won.
Nice.
there
And they
it
didn't
is.
mention it either. Okay, I have to talk about this because
Yeah,
I
go
cannot
ahead, bring it
believe
up
that
and let's do
nobody
it.
talked about this.
Yep.
Autumn Arkapaw makes the Oscars history as the first woman to win Best Cinematography for Sinners.
Mhm.
That's huge. Huge.
Yep, Best Cinematography Award for Sinners, and rightfully so. And there was a
Yeah.
woman, another woman in horror.
Yes.
International Women's Month
Oh
we are
my
in the middle of
God.
right now. So again, big news, big
news.
like I'm surprised it's not on here more.
And a shining beacon of hope for young filmmakers
more-
like myself.
Yep.
I could cry. Like it's very cool. And if indigenous.tv made a post about it, and if you scroll through the pictures of her on set, they're amazing. There's a great black and white of her behind the Panasonic, and I mean that's
Yeah, and that was in 4DX and stuff. So yeah, we could probably they might shoot the Mummy in a Panasonic on a Panasonic.
Ooh,
They just might.
what an inspiring image.
Oh, look, Steph says it's true. I hate Foofy.
Yes.
Andrew checks in and says the Academy is not intimidated by the whole, a good story and a historical movie based on times and social and racial tensions. Considering who is on the committee, not winning 14 awards, not shocked. Yeah. Steph says I wasn't a fan of the movie. Not sure what that was. I didn't find it. Oh yeah, that was Frankenstein she was talking about. Yep. So, all right. Well, yes, Women in Horror, International Women's Month.
And we're killing it in
And,
horror.
Yep, the horror genre is uplifting women.
Yes.
So yeah, here we are.
And for those interested, March 20th, 1,000 Women in Horror on Shudder.
Oh wow, really?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll check that out. And also on March 20th is Ready or Not 2. A movie about a couple women who kick ass and fight the elite class for survival.
Yes.
Can't wait. Two of my favorite actresses overall, but actresses from the horror genre, current actresses from the horror genre, Samara Weaving and Catherine Newton. I am so looking forward to the team up of these two. I have been waiting for this. I'm excited. I can't wait. I love them so much.
Can't wait to see the first one.
Yes, yeah, well, we're going to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, Samara Weaving is just, I've loved her for years, ever since the Babysitter movies, which is probably another one you haven't seen that you'll have to see. Yep. So, and then, yeah, Catherine Newton has been great. Lisa Frankenstein.
Oh.
Freaky, which I told you is another one we have to watch with Vince Vaughn. And she was just recently in Abigail. She's like she's like the punk hacker chick in Abigail.
Okay.
So yeah, she is embracing. I love when these actresses embrace the genre, because a lot of times we hear, like we even did the story. I did a story on Meg Tilly, who was hesitant to take the Chucky role, the role of Tiffany in the Child's Play movies.
Yes, that's right.
Because at the time she was just nominated for an Oscar, and and so she didn't want to, like, everybody looked at horror. Speaking of the Oscars, here it is. It's, it all ties together. She didn't want to be involved in the horror genre because she felt it would limit her and keep her from being nominated and taken serious as a serious actress and getting more Oscar nominations, and that's what you want to do.
And now look at the Empire.
Well, yeah, and that's what her friend Gina Gershon, who she did the movie Bound with, was one of her best friends and also an actress, convinced her to take the role. She was like, listen, that's a franchise, and like every actress, that's like the dream of every actor is to get your own franchise, because then you're set, man. You just get a franchise. So she talked her into taking the role, and here we are. Meg Tilly's still voicing it. She just announced her doing more. She's become like a cultural phenomenon, an icon for the horror genre, and just such like a great ambassador for horror all these years. And she's such a fucking treasure. I love her too. Just watched her. Yeah, watched her in the new season of School Spirits, and she's like unhinged, and she's still so good unhinged. She's fucking she's so good.
Yes.
That's the kind of attitude you get though with the Oscars. Like people looked at. So now again, this is maybe now we'll get some more. Look at that. Like totally relates. Maybe we'll get more big name actors wanting to do horror movies, wanting to do horror movies with established directors like a Ryan Coogler or something, who's going to make something worthy of an Oscar, worthy of these Academy Awards.
Yeah,
I think it's
please.
like it's just opening doors, and it's going to make room for more horror. And yes, we will get plenty of watered down, neutered, homogenized studio horror as a result, but we'll also get, the stuff that rises to the top, that rises above it. It's just going to push other directors and other people, other other aspects, other departments to just push the envelope further.
Yes.
I love cinematographers.
I want more monsters.
More monsters. I want more one shot, more continuous takes and stuff.
God.
I love seeing a lot of stuff. It's so good.
Beautifully, thoughtfully framed, well lit. Just more technically beautiful horror. If that's the era that we're in, I'm so here for it. Yes.
Well, we're starting to see it, so it looks like that's the era. All right, that's going to do it. Let's wrap it up. Put in a good hour and a half tonight live. So thank you all for tuning in. We want to say we had people popping in. Andrew, Steph, the big meanie was in here for a minute, and who else? A couple other people. At any rate, not everybody jumps in the chat, but we appreciate you tuning in. You get to listen to the episode if you missed it or jumped in late or something. It'll be on YouTube to rewatch, and I will upload the audio to our podcast sites. So there'll be more content out there, so you can listen while you work or on your commute and catch up every week on the latest horror news. Maybe Alex will be back with me for some more of these, so I don't have to talk to myself.
It was a lot of fun.
For an hour on Monday nights.
Best place to get your horror news.
That's right. So make sure like, subscribe, ding the bell, and share with your friends. Always comment. We appreciate that. That's the engagement that the algorithms are looking for, and that helps bring more people and more eyes to our content. So thank you all, and go women in horror. We will be doing a Dolly review soon. We will be checking out Ready or Not 2, and lots more on the horizon. So until next time, stay spooky.
Bye.
Ugh.